What's up everybody, it's KB the Dragon, and today we're going to go over one of the most interesting pieces of exotic armor to come out of Beyond Light, and that's the Mask of Bakris. Bakris gives us a remix to a skill that hunters once had in D1. We actually get blink back, but is it enough to make it a top tier perk? Let's find out. First off, let's go over how to obtain the helmet. In order to get the helmet, you have to beat the legendary Lost Sector solo, while it offers exotic helmets as a reward, and that goes for any of the other new Beyond Light armor pieces. Now that that's out of the way, let's go over to the exotic perk. The exotic perk is called Light Shift. It replaces your stasis subclass dodge ability with a longer range, faster moving shift that partially cloaks you during use. After shifting, your arc weapons deal increased damage to combatants for a short time, and you deal increased damage to all slow or encased combatants. Digging deeper into the perk, it gives you access to a teleport that travels in the direction you're pointing to with the left stick. But if you don't choose a direction, it will automatically just send you backwards. The shift travels 12 meters, and after you activate the shift, you get a counter for 10 seconds for light shift. During those 10 seconds, that's when you get a buff damage to all your arc weapons as well as increased damage to slowed and frozen enemies. This buff is about 10%, but it's only active in PvE. Also during that time, you are locked out, you don't build any ability energy, so any perks that gain you ability energy will be completely locked out. Now that you understand the perk more, how does it stack up in PvE? In PvE, the extra damage provided by Light Shift is extremely useful, especially when you factor in that a lot of the top PvE picks are arc. We have legendaries like the Vorpal Weapon First In Last Out Slug Shotgun, the Adored Sniper with his triple tap Vorpal combo, and on the exotic side, we have crazy DPS options like Anarchy and Cloud Strike. Divinity is also a really interesting pair with Bakris since it's arc. It makes all other weapons easier to land crits at the cost of its own low DPS, but with Bakris, you can give yourself a little more damage during those DPS phases. Overall, it's a great pick for PvE. With the current top picks for damage being mostly arc weapons, you can pair that with the crowd controller stasis, and a Nighthawk or Orpheus Rig Hunter just can't compete with that level of utility. But now, let's just see how Bakris fares in the Crucible. Bakris in PvP brings another movement option to the Hunter's kit. It's a great option for aggressive play, especially if you have the Winter Shroud aspect that slows nearby targets when you dodge. Combined with the two shurikens, it's an easy freeze and an easy kill. It can also be used defensively as well. You can punish over-aggressive rushers with a well-timed backdash, leaving them slowed and helpless. You can even recover from bad positioning with Bakris. But sadly, there are downsides to all this utility. Light Shift greatly reduces your dodge uptime since it locks you out of gaining ability energy for 10 seconds. The only way to avoid that is sadly to die, and that's just not an option in the Crucible, so you're better off just waiting. Good players can also exploit this weakness by rushing you after baiting out your dodge, since at the earliest, you won't be able to shift again for at least 21 seconds, and that's an eternity in Crucible time. Overall, Bakris is a great exotic. In PvE, it gives utility by the damage boost it provides to some of the most powerful weapons in PvE, like Anarchy and Cloud Strike. In PvP, it's a great defensive and offensive tool and can accommodate multiple playstyles and weapon choices. Paired with the Winter Shroud aspect, slowing enemies after the shift makes for some easy kills. My only real knock to this exotic is how it affects your cooldown for your dodge. And I understand it's a balancing mechanic, but waiting 21 seconds to get your shift back is just insane. Some Guardians would consider that a deal breaker, but if you can maximize your agility and deal with the crazy long recharge, you will absolutely love the Mask of Bakris. It's absolutely worth having, and I recommend that you try to get it as soon as possible. And that's the Mask of Bakris, a great addition to any Hunter exotic collection. What do you think of it? If you don't have it, will you try to get it now? And if you do have it, how do you like using it? And tell me in the comment section below. And if you like the content like weapon, armor reviews, and build videos, make sure to subscribe for more. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.